आज का टॉपिक है VWAP on option price. Okay, see, we run algo, and then we have a lot of strategies built around VWAP. अब जो strategy है, this is triangle, but not simply. We will see what all the trigger to get into that, what all the trigger to get out of that, and उसके challenges क्या हैं, उसके benefits क्या हैं, कैसे result होते हैं. So see, what I have done. Let's take a current situation. Bank Nifty is at 44,000. So there are ways like 44,100. You can do straddle, you can do triangle, anything you can do. We do all, and 43,900. Okay. What do we do? So one of the way to trade is if the combine, and you can do this at the multiple strike. Like there are strategies, we are running it. If you see QA3, we are running it on the 6 legs. Okay, so you can do it on a multiple legs, but then what is the easiest thing to do? Let me show you this. I'm just putting it on a 5-minute chart. See, एक तो बहुत इजी तरीका है कि sorry, not upside easy. एक तो बहुत trigger point is to if your combined premium is below the VWAP, you can go and sell that options. ठीक है. तो अगर आप देखो तो आज 9:25 the combined premium was well below the VWAP. आप this should be your entry or exit barrier. If you can exit it. But then there are some conditions. So we have tested this, this strategy on entry exit. So like ये 2 साल का back testing report है, मैं आपको share करता हूँ. I think it should help you. So we have tested कि ये strategy काम क्यों नहीं कर रहा. At certain days it is working really great, and certain days it does not work. So what we found, okay, let me show you the gap. The current VWAP, like was entry price. Okay, minus the entry VWAP. See, there was a sizable gap. So अगर हमने एक strategy बनाया, आप देखो जहां भी ये gap काफी बड़ा है ना, see this gap is really big. So जहां हमने एक strategy बनाया कि जहां भी why you have lost it? I mean, this looks so nice every day. When we look into this chart, it looks nice, but then still someday we were not making money. We were profitable, but just we were making, what about 62% of the good trades overall, okay, and 38% bad trades. And the Kalmar was pretty good, 5.71. But then the question was, how can we improve this strategy? So हमने फिर देखा कि जो बड़े losses हैं, वो losses क्यों आ रहे हैं? So what we found, I think we have made some mistake. Combined premium, ये हमारे 6 लेग के हैं. उसके जो एंट्री प्राइस था, जैसे अगर आप आज के 2 लेग के देखो, सी एट द मॉर्निंग इट वाज अबाउट 330 रुपए. तो अगर हम लोगों ने जो 6 लेग का स्ट्रैटेजी का बैक टेस्ट किया था और क्या, उसके 1500 रुपए आ रहे थे, 1465. बट देन द प्रॉब्लम वाज एट द टाइम ऑफ एंट्री व्हाट वाज द VWAP? देयर वाज अ 233 पॉइंट गैप. ठीक है. सो ओके, वी सेड ओके, फेयर इनफ. All the losses are there because so even if you see 9:29, what time we got the signal today? Let's see. Today we got a signal 9:43. Okay. Even if you see at 9:43 when we made the entry, not this. Okay, the entry was around 326. The VWAP was around 330. तो यहाँ पे 4 रुपए कहीं गैप था. आपका अगर स्टॉप लॉस VWAP है तो आपका रिस्क सिर्फ 4 रुपए मल्टीप्लाई बाय द 2 लॉट्स. ओके, 8 रुपए का आता है ना. पर चैलेंज क्या था ना, अगर यही 40 रुपए का गैप रहे और आपका एग्जिट स्ट्रेटेजी VWAP है ना, तो आप प्रॉब्लम पड़ जा रहे थे. हम एटलीस्ट द डेटा सेज दैट व्हेन वी चेक ऑन द हिस्टोरिकल थिंग, वी हैव लॉस्ट मनी बिकॉज़ द गैप वाज टू बिग. ओके. So we said, okay, let's reduce the gap, fix a cap like 5% from the entry, we will make money. But you know what we found? we found the days on Thursdays. Give me a minute. We found the days when even see we have made sizable money. I mean, if you see the biggest profit 23,000 rupees, यहाँ पे 100 पॉइंट गैप था, 185 पॉइंट गैप था, देखो 14,000 रुपए आए इस डे. इफ यू लुक एट दिस डे, यू नो वी हैव मेड मनी on Thursday as well on a bigger gap. So we are making money in this strategy, but that is only on the Thursday. So we started to look into this, what can be done. So now we have a threshold. So अभी अगर आप इस strategy को copy करते हो तो एक काम करो, इंट्री का VWAP और आपका करंट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम का VWAP, सॉरी इंट्री प्राइस और VWAP के गैप को एक थ्रेशोल्ड पे डाल दो, से 20% से ज्यादा होगा तो मैं एंट्री नहीं लूंगा. दूसरा एक टाइम अलाउ करो, अलाउ सर्टेन टाइम टू नो फॉर द सी लाइक जस्ट बिकॉज इट इज देयर वी शुड नॉट मेक एन एंट्री, अलाउ दिस 5 minute 10 minute टू ट्रेड बिलो दैट. ओके, एंड देन then make an entry. Similarly, exit, like if you would have seen many time it goes just past up and come down, so don't exit the trade immediately. Exit immediately, it started to trade above the VWAP. अभी आप सब सोच रहे हो कि यार ये VWAP का इतना इतना मैंने इतना गुणगान क्यों कर रहे हैं, या why it is so much concern about VWAP. देखो VWAP से तो फायदे हैं, बहुत फायदे हैं. क्या क्या फायदे हैं? See, I have prepared you know 5 bullet point for you. In the meantime, let me see the market, how the markets are doing. Okay, so now yeah, वहीं पे है मार्केट, वेरी मच एट द सेम प्लेस, इट्स डूइंग एक्चुअली नथिंग. ओके, देखो VWAP के फायदे क्या क्या है. पहले आप सबको पता होना है कि VWAP के कैलकुलेशन कैसे होता है. ठीक है, सी one of the benefit of having a VWAP, allow me a minute, is you are taking the account of the volume into your trade execution. Okay, VW यूज करने से क्या फायदा होता है कि आपको मार्केट का ट्रेडिंग एक्टिविटी का पता चल जाता है. इफ समथिंग इज ट्रेडिंग वेल अबव VWAP, इट्स अ कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव व्यू ऑन द एसेट का डायनामिक्स. ठीक है, दूसरा फायदा है कि VWAP के ऊपर या उसके नीचे ट्रेड करने से क्या एक कंफर्मेशन है, प्राइस कंफर्मेशन है एंट्री एग्जिट के लिए. ओके, it indicate a potential shift in the market sentiment. If something is, say, this is trading well below VWAP, अगर ये started to go above that, it is an indication कि market का sentiment change हो रहे हैं, या shift in the sentiment हो रहा है. क्योंकि ये ऊपर कब जाएगा, जब एक डायरेक्शन suddenly it takes a very directional move or extreme move, otherwise so this will remain same. So using VWAP price confirmation is a indicator, is a kind of a trigger point which give you the shift of the trend. Okay, इससे एक और फायदा ये है कि ये आप प्रीमेच्योर एग्जिट और एंट्री नहीं करते हो. इफ यू आर यूजिंग VWAP as your entry point, you avoid premature entry and exit because you have a clear price confirmation. ठीक है, और सबसे important, VWAP can be used as a mean reversion. ठीक है, see, often VWAP referred as the price of the mean reversion. ठीक है, if something is trading significantly from the VWAP, either below or above, it's anticipated that reversion in the mean. Okay, तो आप अगर VWAP का यूज करते हो तो it's you're taking another strategy into the game. Another thing, okay, intraday trend assessment हो जाता है इससे by tracking VWAP. I think let me see if I have any questions from anyone. Allow me a minute. I cannot see the question. Give me a minute. I'll just take the questions if anyone has any. Okay. I don't see any questions so far. If you have a question, you can always stop me. Okay. See, by tracking BWP throughout the day, you can assess the intraday trend. Okay. If the price is constantly stay above BWAP, it's a bullish trend. If the price is constantly below BWAP, it's a kind of a bearish trend so far. ठीक है. तो आपको एक ट्रेंड असेसमेंट मिल जाता है, ट्रेड मैनेजमेंट हो जाता है नो. If you have chosen to exit above BWAP, that's helping the trade management, and then it's risk management में भी काम आता है. ठीक है. So what we have done, we have done an extensive test, and I can suggest you today, if you are using VWAP as your entry and exit point, just have one consideration: ki the current combined price of whatever leg you are entering, 1 leg, 2 leg, 5 leg, 6 leg, should not be way above or way below the above the trade logi nahi, below the VWAP. Otherwise, that is a problem. But that does not work on the Thursday. Okay? We checked yesterday. I mean, yesterday, most of the signal did not give us money. But then when we checked, our strategies, I mean, these are the strategies which has, given us money yesterday itself. Okay? So, one second, let me see if I have any questions from anyone. Sir, I cannot see the questions. Help me, please. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I have few questions. Hello. So, what is the view on metal stocks? Tata Motor is very strong for short term. Metal stocks, they have not performing sometime. Yeah, metal is directly related with the US performance. If US is appearing to be weaker, metal don't perform in India. Okay. तो मेटल तो भैया वही है, यूएस के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. अम्बुजा सीमेंट द न्यूज समीर आहूजा जी, इट्स जस्ट रनिंग ऑन द न्यूज ऑफ गुड टाइम में दादा नहीं. ठीक है. This time what the IV indicating is that worse over, Rashmi nahi. It's too low, and it can actually put you in the trouble if you are not very careful with your options, short option trades. ठीक है. तो चलो आज के लिए, आज का point is कि we will use VWAP as an entry and exit point for short trade. Perhaps you can try this for the long trade as well. But there are just consideration. Number one, don't just get into the trade as soon as it comes below that. Allow it few minutes to trade. Same for the exit. Number two, if the gap between the VWAP and the current combined price of the option is too big, don't get into that. Okay. You have a threshold like 5%, 10%, 20%, whatever is your backtest results. Then only you get into the trade. Okay. Or third one, see, this gap is a problem, but then not on the expiry day. Okay. What we have seen on the backtesting result, even on the expiry day, like look at this gap, like 239 points. Okay. 247 points. We have made about 12,000 rupees with just one leg. Okay. So the gap is a problem, but not on the expiry day. These are all Thursdays. Okay. So these three, with these three, what do you call conditions, you can use VWAP as your trade entry and exit.